Morning, guys. Today is the day two of doing this live stream. Gonna lock in, and the title of this stream is Becoming an AI Expert Before I Hit 1 Million Subscribers. This is very sarcastic, and on this live stream, I'm gonna be learning about AI. I'm gonna be sharing all that stuff with you as well. And the thing is that I have this YouTube channel and the X account where you might be watching all this. So let me just show you. We have 336 subscribers, as you see over here. Things are going, I think, very fine because we are learning about AI and sharing about this with everyone. And well, the goal is to learn, take notes, and hopefully in future, inshallah, we'll be revising our notes and we'll see our progress, how far we have come. So the goal is to learn in public. People will go about building in public, and this is the same sort of mindset, learning in public. So if you are joining this live stream, you can well put your questions here in the comments as well. The goal is to learn together. So yes, we are live on X, and we can share the stream. Okay, so I'll take the link of this live stream. Why is this showing like this? Okay, so I think there's just one link. Uh-huh, yeah, let me copy the link. Okay, let us make a post, and then we have some news to talk about. We have Anthropic's Claude agent going rogue. That is I think gonna be pretty interesting to see what went wrong over there. But first we have to um, make the post over here. Locking in, gonna learn about AI in public and gonna share. No, I think this is fine. Also monitoring the AI matrix. Yeah, because I'm also quite interested in seeing the AI news and stuff. So, well, let us just post this one. Okay, we are done over here. Let's close this as well. And okay, so the first news that we are coming across, it is that Anthropic's Claude agent goes rogue. Well, we had heard about OpenClaw agents going rogue, but Anthropic's Claude agent, well, just let's just break through all this and let's try to understand where it went wrong, what happened, what was the story behind all this. It deleted an entire database actually, and I think this is kind of really concerning. I came across another X post. Let me just pull up this one over here as well. So it says a cloud powered AI coding agent deleted Pocket OS entire production database and all backups in just 9 seconds. Oh my goodness. This is well, really concerning. The agent acted on its own initiative to fix a problem, wiping months of customer data in the process. Oof, guys, this seems insane. Look at this. Another tweet on this. On Friday afternoon, an AI coding agent powered by Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.6 deleted a company's entire production database in 9 seconds. The company is called PocketOS. It is a software platform that powers car rental businesses. Okay. The database contained months of customer bookings, vehicle records, and operational data that small rental car companies relied on to run their business. When the database were deleted, all of the backups were deleted with it. 3 months of customer reservations evaporated. This really is a big news, I think, guys. Anthropic is gonna get the heat for all of this. So let us search this up on Google as well if they have any news on Google on any website. Okay, so a few websites have reported this. Let's go to Reddit. The AI didn't go rogue. It was given a blanket token. Okay. Bottom line, this wasn't a rogue AI. It was a case of catastrophic user error and a complete failure of basic IT security and disaster recovery. An expensive way to learn about 3-2-1 backup rule. What is the 3-2-1 backup rule, guys? Let's understand this one. 3-2-1 backup rule is a reliable data protection strategy recommending you to keep three total copies of data, one primary, two backups, stored on two different media types, local drive, NAS, and cloud, with one copy located off site. What is NAS? Network attached storage, okay. With one copy located off-site. This approach ensures data resilience against hardware failure, ransomware, and physical disaster. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense. 3-1 backup rule. Keep in mind, guys. Now, this is a well reputed website, Tom's Hardware. Let's see what they reported about this mishap. PocketOS founder blames Cursor running Anthropic's flagship Claude Opus 4.6 plus Railway's infrastructure for data disaster. Okay, so the PocketOS founder, he is also in the game, guys. He has blamed Cursor, Cursor AI. You know this Cursor is very famous. The best way to code with the AI. There's news that Elon Musk is gonna buy Cursor for some 60 billion US dollar or might end up partnering with it for 10 billion US dollar. So AI goes rogue. PocketOS founder Jer Crane says Cursor AI with Anthropic Claude Opus 4.6 deleted company. Guys, we need to look at this one as well. Okay, but first we need to read through this and let's see if we find something interesting. So this is the founder of the company and well, Jer Crane was inspired to write a public response after an AI coding agent deleted his firm's entire production database. The AI agent's misdemeanor were then hugely amplified by cloud infrastructure providers' API wiping all backups after the main database was zapped. This tag team of digital trouble has wiped out months of customers' consumer data essential to the firms and its customers' businesses, gone in 9 seconds. Okay, let's have a look at his profile. Okay, what is happening over here? Railways CEO just DM me with an update. They have recovered the data, thank God. Now let's work together and improve the tooling at Railway because I have always loved the service stack and tooling. I genuinely, okay, this oh, guys, I was actually telling you about this one. Elon Musk is looking to buy Cursor. I genuinely hope SpaceX doesn't buy Cursor AI and just builds their own. It will be 10x better, and I'm sure whatever they advertise will be honest. Someone said this wasn't Cursor's fault, was it? I'd say Railway is the main party to blame here, as well as your own discovering how the only backup works after crisis is not the way to do recovery planning. So let's talk about it. Cursor is advertising that its system no longer runs dangerous commands. They had the same problem 9 months ago and it blew up all over the internet. Okay. Guys, it would have been like pretty crazy insane if between this post there was an advertisement for Cursor AI. By chance, randomly. It would have been insane. Anyways, let's go back. Let me just follow him as well. Cursor Opus agent snuffs on startups production database. So one thing we know is that the data has been recovered. We just saw this, and this is the, well, I'd say interesting part that we learn on the go, and the AI landscape is changing by the minutes, by the second. So it seemed like a big news, but anyways, the data has been recovered. Now we only have to see what's the learning from all of this. We talked about the 3 to 1 data backup format, and this could be very useful for even us. So, the purpose is to learn AI, and if someone made a mistake, we need to learn from their mistake as well. Let me know in the comments if you agree with this. Okay. Jeremy Crane, the founder of automotive SaaS platform Pocketware, spent the weekend recovering from a data extinction event caused by company's AI coding agent in less than 10 seconds. Not one to let the crisis go to waste, Crane wrote up a post-mortem of deletion incident in a social media post that tests the saying there's no such thing as bad publicity. Well, he was supposed to write something. Many people are taking it to X when it comes to facing problems and getting a solution to them. Most of the time, the resolutions happen faster when someone goes and posts on X and it gets public attention. Okay. Railway CEO Jay Cooper responded to Crane's post by saying that the deletion should never have not have happened, and then by saying that the that's expected behavior. Okay. I think we need to see about railway as well. I don't know what railway is. Railway, an all-in-one intelligent cloud provider. So I think it's an hyperscaler. Yesterday we learned about hyperscalers. Hyperscaler are large cloud service providers that operate massive data centers and provide extensive distributed computing, storage, and networking resources on demand. So, reject non-essential. Let me reject the cookies. So, product agents deploy with AI coding agents, templates. Okay. Grow big without the growing pains. Okay. So, there's a lot that's going on over here. See who's growing with Railway. Let's see their customers. Loved by developers at 31% of the Fortune 500. What takes an hour on Railway could take 10x more on traditional cloud platform. Railway was the fastest, giving us more seamless, no config system. Uh-huh. So this is what Railway does. It's a hyperscaler, but I think they are also helping with the AI coding and that sort of stuff as well. So we can look into it in the future, but I think for now this is enough. So the bottom line being that the data was recovered, and I think there's closure to this now. Now we need to move on. We do not have to suffocate ourselves on just one of this, and let's try to kind of find and source some new news to learn from, to see, to explore. So I have two screens, one where we are seeing all this as you see, the other one I have like stuff going on over there as well. But the thing is that I would like to not show that one, because if there's anything sensitive, I'll put it on that screen, like any passwords, accounts, and all that. So this is the day two of live streaming the journey to becoming an AI expert. Sarcastically, guys, before I reach 1 million subs, are we gonna make it or not? So we have only had two people watch the stream as of now, but anyways, it's gonna stay on YouTube and it's gonna be there. Okay. Now let's try to see another news that I have come across, and it's related to TSMC. Let me copy the link address and let me put it over here. What is this about? So this is from 17th of April. TSMC confirms AI chip shortage will last until 2027. H1 rental rates rise 40%. What is H100? H100 accelerates AI development and deployment for production ready generative AI solutions. So it's a GPU, guys, from Nvidia. Okay. So the AI chip shortage will last until 2027. AI chips. And well, guys, Elon Musk is also making Terafab. I think they are gonna make AI chips over there as well. Terafab is gonna be their like big factory where they are gonna uh well do all of this stuff together. So it's in short a combination of XAI, SpaceX, Tesla. They are merging to well take us to the next frontiers of human evolution. That could be one way to say it. So let me take this link and I'll go to the other tab. We have to record the news so that if required in future we can refer back to it. I'm also making this glossary of terms. Whatever we are learning, I'm putting it over there. Claude agent goes rogue. Claude agent goes rogue, and I think we can actually make a post for this as well. And I think this will be interesting to put out an X tweet. Claude agent went rogue, deleted a company's database. Now we know that the issue was resolved. The data has been recovered. We also learned about the 3 to 1 backup rule. Data has been recovered. However, the lesson is to use the 3 to 1 backup rule. Let's try to post it out there. Usually I put in the spaces, but anyways, we're gonna do it like that. Claude. So I've posted it. 3 to 1 backup rule, guys. Just remember that. Let's see what else is cooking in the AI landscape, AI field. We have something going on over here. OpenAI launches GPT 5.5 with strong agentic AI gains. OpenAI released GPT 5.5 on April 23rd. It came back a few days. I think it's 4 or 5 days already. Now available in ChatGPT and the new Codex app, excelling at multi step tasks like coding, data analysis tool use with better efficiency and safeguard. It tops some benchmarks like Terminal's bench at 82.7, OS words verified at 78.7, but trails in others such as SWE Bench Pro and front end coding in Arena AI. Users praise its speed and accuracy in real work, with one developer noting it's 39% cheaper than rivals for tasks like merge PRs, and OpenAI's Greg Brockman asked for direct feedback amid mixed leaderboard result. Okay, what is merge PRs? We need to look into it, guys. Merge pull requests are approved code changes that have been successfully integrated into a main code base. Tracking them provides engineering teams with visibility into development, velocity, and individual productivity. How to create PRs that get merged the same day. So, merge pull requests are, what I understand is that these are code changes that get integrated into the main code base, and if there's any, let's say, changes to the code, once they are integrated into the code base, then I think they would call it like a merged pull request. We can also go to Grok also helps explain things very beautifully, easily. We can ask it to explain it to us. Help me understand merge. Yeah, so I've put it to expert, but we can put it to fast, and it's, you see, it was fast, but let me just show you. If I do the fast one, it will be even faster than this. So I think this gave us like a master class in this. Merge PRs are a core concept in modern collaborative software development, especially on platforms like GitHub, GitLab. A pull request is a request to merge your changes, a branch into another branch, usually main or master. Instead of directly pushing to the main branch, you create PR so others can review your code, discuss it, run tests, suggest improvements. Think of it as, hey team, I made these changes on my branch. Can we please bring them into main code base? Ah, so when a PR is merged, pull request is merged, it means the changes from the PR's branch are permanently integrated into the target branch. The PR is closed and marked as merged. The code is now a part of official project history. You'll see this status in GitHub open, which means still being reviewed, closed is rejected or abandoned, merged is successfully integrated. So this was pretty much it about merged pull requests as far as I'm concerned. So it's the code changes that get integrated into the master code base or the main code base. You see, we are learning about this very fast. A few minutes back, I didn't know about merge PRs, but now you see, I think I know pretty well about it, or well enough for me. I don't have a coding background, and if there's a mention of merge PR anywhere, I would know about it. Okay, so that's how we started from GPT 5.5. So Greg Brockman asked for the review on GPT 5.5. How is GPT 5.5 performing for you? It feels insane so far. What I love the most is it's blazing fast, but clearly smarter than GPT 5.4. In my own tests, it feel around 2 to 5 times faster depending on the task. Guys, one thing I have to tell you, Grok is gonna be one the fastest AI large language model out there. You see, it's very young. Let me just tell you when Grok came about. When Grok was released on November 4, 2023. Let's see when OpenAI's ChatGPT was released and when Anthropic's Claude was released. When Claude was released, Claude, I wrote by mistake clause. Claude was released in March 2023. When was ChatGPT released? November 30, 2022. So the Grok is the youngest of all these, and its fast version over here, it's blazing fast. You can like do things in seconds. Let me just put this same thing again. Now we go on the fast mode. You see this sign over here, this lightning sign. You see, it's super fast, guys, and it's not even shallow. It's going in detail. It's going in detail, so much detail. That's why I think Grok is gonna be catching up or well surpassing most of the AI large language models pretty soon. Pretty soon. It's quite fast and its progress. I think it's exemplary for other AI large language models as well. And it's not even that expensive. So GPT 5.5 by OpenAI is now live in the arena, landing across multiple leaderboards. So Arena AI, they have these benchmarks where they will rank the large language models and the AI programs. So here's how it ranks by modality. What is modality, guys? Modality refers to the specific method or manner or form in which something exists in experienced or is done, representing the way a process happens. Huh. Modality in AI. Modality refers to a distinct form or type of data that a system can process, such as text, images, audios, video, or sensor data. While traditional AI models were unimodal, restricted to analyzing only text, modern AI systems are increasingly multimodal. Multimodal AI can understand and seamlessly integrate multiple data types at once. Okay, so by being multimodal, it means like being able to integrate multiple data sets and data types, making human senses to provide richer context and perform more complex tasks. Let me copy this one and let me go to our uh, glossary of the terms that we are keeping. So we have to put it over there in the glossary of terms. It is gonna be over here modality slash multi-model. Let me just put it over here. Yeah, I think we are good to go back to our research. So here we go. Let's continue, guys. To well revise it again, modality refers to a certain type of data, and being multimodal means being able to integrate multiple data sets, multiple data types. So let's continue on to this one. Arena AI says that here how it ranks by modality. Code Arena number 9 with a strong 50-point jump over GPT 5.4. So definitely it would have been better than the 5.4. Document Arena analysis and long content reasoning number 6 on par with Sonnet 4.6. Text Arena there it's number 7. In maths it's number 3. Instruction following number 8. And now guys, we talked about modality, one certain type of data, one certain type of well, you see, by coding, by documents, text, math. So all of these are like separate domains, and each one of those could be called like one model, and all of them, if AI is able to integrate all of them and work on all of them, then that AI model is multimodal, which all of the AI models these days are, because we are moving towards AGI. So it definitely has to mimic human behavior. We are able to interpret everything around us, the by hearing, by seeing, by looking, by feeling. Okay, so in Vision Arena, it's at number 5. Congrats to OpenAI on the release. Okay, let's have a look at it. On Code Arena, it's sitting at number 9. The best one out there is Cloud Opus 4.7 Thinking. Kimi K 2.6 is also up there on number 6. GLM 5.1. What is GLM 5.1? GLM 5.1. It's available on Olama. Yeah, a lot of people use Olama. Codex is freaking incredible. After heavily using Claude Code for over 13 months, I moved to Codex. Opus 4.7 is painfully slow and takes 5 to 10 minutes for one liner. Hmm. So, guys, here it seemed like let me go back to this one. People have mixed opinions about the new codex. Some people are saying that from what I have seen over the last few days, that Claude Opus 4.78 has its own benefits. Some are saying that overall codex is better. Let me know if you have tried any of these. I'm also gonna pull up my Codex as well. I tried to make an app, a game actually. I need to show it to you guys. Let me bring my Codex interface here. And you see, I asked it to build a viral tire game, and it did make this one. Let me just show you. How can we open this one? Open. Okay, maybe I can use this index HTML. Yeah, let's see. So maybe you would have seen that in Pakistan, people are using these generators. They are putting tires on it and then shooting them off into the air. So I asked to make this one. I gave it a few videos and I gave it like a description of the game, and that's what it made for me. Let me just show you how it works. So here it goes. It destroyed one. Um, what's it's called? The hmm, okay. Let me just read through over here. So it was supposed to hit the drone, and now the thing is that let me just play that again. So it's the rope pull. They are pulling the rope to well speed up the generator, and then it hits the drone up over there. So I just talked to it like a couple of times, and then this is what it made for me. I think Codex is like really good. It has been making a lot of interesting stuff for people. I'm gonna close this one. We are gonna continue on with our AI research and all. Mythos wipes the floor with GPT 5.5. Huh. So these are also some scores on terminal bench. It says that Mythos is at 22, GPT 5.5 is at 82.7. On all of the other ones, Mythos is better than GPT 5.5. I think we need to read this one. GPT 5.5 is 39% cheaper than Opus 4.7 across merged PRs. Across merged pull requests. We know that now. Bucketed by the different size in the inspect. Despite a higher output, token cost 5.5 is cheaper for input tokens. Cashier rights are free. Okay. So this is more cost effective compared to Opus 4.7. So if people are saying that Codex now integrated with GPT 5.5, it's much better. So why is it lower than Claude on these benchmarks? So this person over here, he well broke it down. So he says that the answer is simple. Code Arena currently only supports front-end web development tasks where GPT 5.5 is weakest. Full stack app development and GitHub integration will land in a couple of months. Okay, so that's the reason. Next time will be clearer that this leaderboard shows React front end only until we ship full stack apps, etc. Thank you for the feedback. Sam Altman said we still get look max on front end a little, but we IQ mog hard now. Okay, so this is like recent Gen Z terms, looks maxing and all this one. Social media is like full with this type of content and these sorts of terminologies. Someone said it over here suggestion, don't call it code arena, front end arena, react arena. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, this post also clarified all this, and I was also thinking like on coding, why is like GPT 5.5 on the ninth number, as you see over here, guys, on the ninth number. This is insane. So now we know it's only like considering the front end and web development tasks. But like we have seen example of people one shotting the apps with the GPT 5.5, and that is pretty insane actually that GPT 5.5 is able to do all of that. So okay, that's enough. Now let's move on to the next big thing. Let's try to find the next big thing. Hmm. Okay. A lot of the news come on X, so we have to keep an eye on X. Again, this news from Cursor Plus called Claude Opus 4.6. But now we know this is resolved. OpenAI's chief financial officer Sarah Fryer has expressed a worry that company might not be able to pay for future computing contracts if the revenue doesn't grow fast enough, per Bloomberg. Huh. Well, guys, Sam Altman is a well smart guy. He will come up with something. The company itself is quite big. I think so. Too big to fail at this point, I would say. But anyways, we have the uh, competitors. We have Anthropic, which came in from behind and is kind of going neck and neck with the OpenAI. Then we also have Elon Musk's XAI and Grok. They are also gonna be big. Robotico, what is this? Robotico just signed Schaeffler Group deal to deploy 1,000 Hexagon AB AEON humanoids across its global factories by 2032. Just 1,000 by 2032, guys. What does this robot cost? Robotico market. Okay, so Robotico, this is the brand. Your strategic edge in humanoid age. Guys, do you think all of us are gonna have our own humanoids in future? Let's go to their website. One thing that I think they are missing, they should have put a link to their website over here. But anyways, we will search them separately on the internet. Robotico Digital. Let's see if this is the same Robotico that I was looking at. No, this is not that Robotico. They should have been their website, but well, let's search by the name of the robot. If anyone from Robotico is watching this at this point or in future, just put your website link over here. Robotico humanoid robot. Uh-huh. How can I find their website, guys? Robotico. Let's see if there's a link over here somewhere we can see. Uh-huh. Okay. Who are they following? Let's see. Ex McQueen. Hmm. Do they have a name for their robot? Robotico humanoid robots. Anyways, let's leave it. If they don't have a website made visible, how can we find it? Anyways, this seems interesting. Kinetics AI has teased Kai, a new humanoid robot engineered with 36 degrees of freedom, more than any previous model, a hybrid dexterous hand, and 18,000 sensors embedded across a soft, flexible body, positioning as the most human like robotic system to date. Let us see if this is comparable to Figure AI. So now Kinetics, they have a website that is, you see, that is searchable. So I think they will be like pretty far behind Figure AI. Figure AI already has this Figure 3 robot, humanoid, and it's able to do a lot of things. And the US First Lady Melania Trump, she also came out in one of her press conferences with the Figure 3 robot. You see, I think Figure AI is leading this humanoid robots market. Okay, so I think Robotico seems like some some news site or like market intelligence for the humanoid economy. Okay, it says so Hexagon AB. What is this? Let's go over to this one. I think this was the company which is making these robots, and Robotico was just like a news aggregator or something. Hmm. What do we have next? Chegg is now down 99% from its peak because AI has killed its business entirely. Chegg was a 14.7 billion edtech company, educational technology, guys. Edtech means okay. What is this? EdTech meaning educational technology is the use of hardware and software to enhance teaching, learning, and student outcomes. Yeah, so using hardware and software to enhance the learning process, guys. Check was 14.7 billion EdTech company that charged the students $20 a month for homework answers from a database of 79 million solutions built over a decade. I think I also saw some solutions to some problems. I didn't buy anything from them. Then ChatGPT launched in November 2022. 5 months later, Chat CEO admitted it was destroying their business. Yeah, ChatGPT was very capable of, well, even at that time, solving your educational problems, math problems, and that sort of stuff. Now it's on a way different level. It can devour books for you, it can summarize them for you, it can basically solve any dynamic problem that you give it. So even at that time ChatGPT was like pretty good. So then they said that revenue dropped 49% by Q4 2025. Subscribers collapsed from 5 million to under 3 million. Company fired 67% of its staff in 2 rounds last year and shut down all US and Canada offices. AI does the same thing instantly for free and explains the concept behind it. That is true, guys. That is true. It went from 47 billion market cap to 114 million in 39 months. The first company to be officially killed by AI. Guys, this is insane. One thing that I find really annoying is people using AI for answering in the comments. Anyways, we need to see the market cap of Chegg right now just to make sure if this post is like trustable, verified. Obviously, it will be, but let's see their market cap. Right now, the stock is trading at 1 USD, but year to date, let's see what's the status in 5 years. So you see around that time it started declining, and since then has been on a decline. In 2022, it used to be at 35, 36. Before that, on 81, 79. What is this? This sharp decline from 759 to 30. Interesting. In a very less time, it fell from 59, almost 60 to 30. So maybe it was a stock split. Maybe they gave 2 for 1 for to all the shareholders. Let's see if there's some we can find something related to this. Then this graph will make sense. Chegg has no history of traditional stock split, facing a drop in share price below $1. Okay, so there's no stock split. Anyways, coming back to this, Chegg is one of the first companies that has been well devoured by AI. So it's a 99% crash, guys. So well, they did business when people relied on them. They made some good bucks, but this is a lesson that every business will not keep on flourishing with time. The technologies are gonna change. Markets are ruthless. People will go where they find value, and if it's for free, then there is no customer loyalty, guys. People care about what their benefit is. So that's one business lesson for us as well from this case study. What else can we find over here? Google Gemini is about to make a big comeback in AI coding, according to Logan Kilpatrick from Google DeepMind. They are no longer going to watch Codex and Claude Code eat their lunch. Google already has the Gemini CLI tool, which is usable but not very popular at this time. Gemini CLI. Let's search Gemini CLI. This is the first time I'm seeing this, guys. Gemini CLI. Build, debug, and deploy with AI. Query and edit large code bases, generate apps from images or PDFs, and automate complex workflows all with your terminal from your terminal with Gemini 3. Okay, so it's like Codex and Claude Code. Let's see their plans. So they have the free one. Then, so the good thing about the Google products is that you have to buy like one subscription and you get like free storage as well along with it, complimentary storage. So let's say if you buy Google AI Pro, you get I think 2 TB of drive space. With Google AI Ultra, I think it's like 5 TB of space and all other Google features and advanced versions of Gemini and all this. So this seems quite interesting. Gemini CLI, okay. So it kinds of works like Claude Code does and like Codex does. There's a browse extension as well. Okay, let's go back over here. Google tried with anti-gravity, which is actually not a bad tool, but then screwed up with the usage limits. So if they copy Codex, they should at least have the GPUs to give people a working system and not another scam tool, which is working only for a couple of weeks. Yeah, guys, they also had anti-gravity. You can code in anti-gravity. Let me just show you. Oh, I wrote it wrong over there. Anti-gravity by Google. Experience left off with the next gen agent platform. Explore use cases. Anti-gravity comes with a fully featured AI IDE, but the agent manager provides a new mission control surface for background agents to tackle backlogs, tasks, perform code-based research, and reduce context switching. Okay. Gemini CLI is not usable. They are trying to maintain it. Nothing new or exciting, just a step behind competitors or doing what everyone else has already done. Let's go to Grok. Grok has quite a lot of context from these sorts of comments, as you see. Okay, they say that someone said that they don't even use it themselves. This should say enough. Let's ask Grok about this. Uh, where does Gemini CLI stand compared to Codex and Claude Code? Let's see, let's get some reality check over here, guys. Gemini CLI is Google's open source AI coding agent that runs directly in your terminal. It brings models like Gemini 3 Flash Pro for tasks like coding, debugging, refactoring, file editing. Okay. So in terms of pricing, it's best free tier, 60 requests per minute, 1000 per day, cheap. So in pricing, this one's in context window, 1 million context window, excellent for large mono repos. What is mono repos, guys? We need to look at this one as well. Monolithic repository, a software development strategy where code for the multiple distinct projects and services is stored in a single repository. Despite sharing a code base, these projects remain logically isolated and have well defined relationships. Hmm. So, this is when you put the code in like a single repository, but each of the section of a code is something different. They are like isolated from each other. It's like multiple projects that have a well defined relationship with each other, but they are considered separate. So in context window, this Gemini wins, Gemini CLI. Code quality, definitely Claude and Codex. Speed, it says Gemini is fast, very fast, and Claude Codex, this OpenAI Codex is fast. Strengths, weakness can be less precise on complex tasks than Codex, smaller context, higher token use sometimes. Choose Gemini CLI if you want maximum free usage without paying, working with very large code bases, prototyping, quick research or Google Cloud workflows, budget conscious solo devs or experimentation. But guys, the comments on X they don't match up with this actually. Seems like Gemini CLI is way far behind the other ones like Codex and Cloud Code. But anyways, the thing is, it's free as well. You can try it if you'd like. Let us search here Gemini CLI. If we can find something else. Gemini CLI introducing our data agent kit. Whether you are in VS Code. Okay, this I came across this news some 5 6 days ago. So Gemini will also have sub agents. This is some news from earlier this month. So they are making like big claims. 10x team productivity with Gemini CLI at Google Cloud Next. There were some awesome sessions on Gemini CLI. Guys, I think that Gemini CLI right now is actually behind Codex and Cloud Code. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this. Anyways, let's go back. I have to, well, bookmark this one. Anthropic's pre-IP evaluation has officially hit a record 1 trillion. Pre-IPO valuation. Anthropic's implied valuation is now 733% plus since October 2025. Anthropic is, guys, pretty big. It has got big, especially in recent times. It's competing like neck and neck with the OpenAI, ChatGPT. They have their Claude, Claude Code, Cowork, revolutionary products, I'd say. Okay, so guys, you know about Manus AI? Meta acquired Manus AI. So China has blocked Meta's 2 billion acquisition of Manus AI platform. The time for a new update. Manus, yes, is quite disappointing to observe. I think for Meta it will be much harder to catch up without them. Who are they gonna buy next? So this is the post. As expected, the NDRC has prohibited Meta's acquisition of Manus. What is NDRC? I think it's some Chinese organization. National Development and Reform Commission of China. So it has prohibited Meta's acquisition of Manus. It seems that in future AI startups will inevitably have to choose sides between domestic and international markets, either going global across the entire industry or focusing solely on the domestic one. So Manus came out from China, and regarding the agents and everything, in other AI models, it got traction later on, but Manus was, I think it was like the earlier companies that were offering agents. This is the pricing for Manus. Let's see the monthly $40 a month for the 8,000 credits, $20 a month to up to $200 a month. This seems like standard pricing for many AI programs, 20 up till 200. I think we need to go to Grok and let's try to understand over here. Help me understand Manus AI and how early was it in the agentic era of AI? I think it was among the earlier ones that introduced agents. Manus is a pioneering autonomous AI agent, not just a chatbot that answers questions, but a system that can plan, reason, and execute complex multi-step tasks on its own, often asynchronous, asynchronously. It keeps working even when you close the app. So it was one of the OG AI agents, guys. I told you. Hands on, the name Manus means hand. So it uses multi-agent architecture, planner, executor, verifier, sub-agent. It operates inside a virtual computer or browser environment where it can browse web, edit files, write and run code, create websites, send email, fill forms. You give it a high level goal. Okay. Research competitors, build comparison website, and email the summary to my team. And it breaks down, executes, iterates if needed, and delivers the final result. It gained massive hype in early 2025. Guys, in early 2025, isn't that insane? For demos showing real autonomy, searching apartments, populating spreadsheets, building projects while you do other things. So the agentic era, let's understand this one of AI. It refers from the shift from chatbots to agents that actually do stuff for you. So where is Manus? On March 6, 2025, Manus was launched, widely seen as one of the first general AI agents with viral demos. Guys, it was big in 2025, guys. But anyways, other AI programs they actually went on to well go quite ahead. Now we have a lot going on. We have Claude, we have OpenClaws. Manus was early and one of the first major consumer-facing general agent. It helped kick off for Accelerate 2025 Year of the Agent. Many call it China's DeepSeek moment for agentic AI. Now a part of Meta and limitations. Okay, can still make mistakes. Credit usage can be high. Occasional reliability. Yeah. So let's go to Google to find some news related to it. What's happening over here, guys? Let me just figure out my screens. Did I not record all the stuff on the big screen over here, or did I? We'll see it later, but anyways, the goal is to learn. Let me close the other tabs. And now I'm looking forward to see what Manus AI, what news they have related to Manus AI. Manus AI, China blocks purchase. Let's see. China blocks Meta's $2 billion acquisition of AI startup Manus. So yeah, this has been reported by a lot of well-reputed websites, including one Silicon Angle that I came across yesterday. Manus claimed to revolutionize agentic AI. Now, Chinese authorities are forcing Meta to unbind its purchase of the company in what analysts believe could set a new precedent. It was supposed to cost upwards of $2 billion to Meta. Meta, which owns Facebook, okay, said in a statement that its purchase of Manas has complied fully with the applicable law. We anticipate an appropriate resolution to the inquiry. China has been racing in its attempt to surpass American AI innovation as a matter of both economic strength and national security. At times, with some successes such as launch of its indigenous DeepSeek model caused US stocks like Meta, Nvidia, and Microsoft to plummet before recovering some losses. Meta's decision last year to acquire Manus was a rare case of US tech giant buying an AI firm with strong links to China. Interesting, guys. Let's read one another article. Financial Times. Okay. Uh, we can read this one from Al Jazeera as well. Beijing tightens scrutiny of artificial intelligence industry amid intensifying geopolitical rivalry with US over technology. China said it's blocking tech giant Meta from an acquisition of AI startup Manus. Hmm. Manus, which has Chinese roots but is based in Singapore, provides general purpose AI agents designed to carry out complex tasks with minimal human intervention. Hmm. So it seems like they are blocking this purchase, and Meta has said that they have complied with the applicable laws and anticipate an appropriate resolution to the inquiry. Let's see if we can find anything new over here other than what we already read. A person familiar with the matter said Beijing had told the two companies that a deal must be unwound completely, including returning funds and re registering the company's ownership and halting Meta's use of the Manus algorithm. The person said that if the parties fail to fully undo the acquisition, Beijing would impose penalties on Meta, limits its China related business, and possibly pursue criminal charges for individual involved. So, what's the future? The Manus acquisition represents the second major deal in which Beijing has intervened following a sale by CK Hutchison of 43 global ports. So that was for ports, and this one is in the AI and tech industry. So, guys, it seems like things are not gonna be well going good for Manus if they don't pull out of this deal. Meta, I think, was already quite invested in it, and Manus, like I already told you, it was one of the pioneers of the agentic era, and this doesn't seem like a great news. But I think companies moving into the future, like we read over here, will have to decide if they are gonna serve the domestic market or if they are gonna be something international, because I think there are gonna be well tense geopolitical moments in the future related to or over the matters of AI and technology. So that is what I think, and I think I'm gonna end the live stream over here. We are gonna go have some breakfast and other stuff, but later on in the night I might do a live stream again. But anyways, the purpose of this live stream is to well learn about AI and publicly, which I'm doing, and it's been quite fulfilling. And I think you people will be also on this journey together, so it will be even more enjoyable. Let me know down in the comments what you think of all this. I think that the future of AI is very bright, and we need to be in on this at this point in time. Otherwise, we are going to be left behind. So, I look forward to seeing your comments and discussing all of what we uh, have in mind down in the comments. And I hope you people stay blessed. See you soon, guys.